Lies by pair wise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, motives reflected. Often mirrors appear, quick, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raping the grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you can see.
Boom. Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark. Hello, everybody, and just say I had a good time this weekend seeing my little dude. He's a mess. He's a handful. He's getting big, 10 years old, and we had fun together doing our thing, as we always do. Missed him, though, because I was sick and missed his birthday, so this was, even though it's 3 months late, I still got to hang out with my guy. I missed him. Anyway, thanks to, by the way, we did our show this weekend while I was in Houston. And my guy Nathan Taylor of YNB was fantastic. Did a great job for the Thunder post-game analysis show, which is called After the Storm, OKC Thunder. And in fact, here we're going to pull this up. So you can go right now to YouTube, search the Unpopular Hour with Matt Clark, like, subscribe, hit notifications. And if you want to chat or you want just comments or anything like that, please go ahead and do that. Or have any questions that you might want to ask us, we can do that, or ask me. And then, of course, After the Storm, OKC Thunder. So like, subscribe, and hit notifications on that. So search After the Storm, OKC Thunder to pop up. Like, subscribe, hit notifications. And we have our After the Storm show is really, really good. We have a lot of interactions with people giving their opinions about the Thunder. And so we appreciate all of you new subscribers, people who are coming in and supporting the channel. We appreciate that, and we thank you for your support on that. So anyway, the Thunder took care of our guys. Thunder took care of business. Sorry, not feeling very good today. The Thunder took care of business against, which we kind of thought they were going to, against the Pelicans. Now improving to 3-0, 106-85. The Pelicans were 9 for 32 from the three, 38% from the field. That's just crazy. Oklahoma City 17 of 36. We out-rebounded them, which is with Valanciunas, which is unbelievable. 45 to 47 to 45. Points in the paint. Pips was 40 to 20 to 40 to 38. And then, of course, turnovers, we had 16, which is a lot for us, 21 for them. But you kind of remember that we had a lot of guys playing that normally don't play. And, of course, bench scoring 22 to 18. So, great game by the Thunder. I thought, here are the stats for the game and what happened. Chet, 6 points, 2 for 8. I mean, one for 3, 1 for 4 from 3, but 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 blocks. And once again, he's just been the dominant stopper in the paint, closing them off when they were trying to attack us, because our perimeter defense has been so excellent the last 2 games. First game, not so much, but the last 2 games, the perimeter defense has been fantastic. Getting out there and not letting him get away with doing stuff. J-Dub, 35 minutes. Still, I think he's played 1 more minute than SGA has, which is just unbelievable. It's like, how the hell can you not play the MVP more than anybody on your team? It's just, and I'm telling you people about the Thunder, that guy, it's so funny. We'll talk about Dagnall here in a minute. But anyway, J-Dub, 21 points, 9 for 16, 3 for 4 from three-point field, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Thought he played pretty good. SGA in 37 minutes, 8 for 20, 1 for 5. 7 for 9 for 24 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. And then Josh, once again, Josh is playing good. And I'm telling you, I love an aggressive Josh Giddey. I do. I love an aggressive Josh Giddey, and I've always said that. 21 points, 8 for 13, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. But I thought he played really well. I like when Josh is aggressive, that's what I want. And, of course, Dort shot 9 times, 4 for 8 for 3, which I don't mind him shooting. Like I said, 6, 7 times. It's about what I want him shooting. I don't want him shooting any maybe a mid-range or 2, but I mainly want him shooting threes. I don't want him trying to attack the basket and think he's the scorer, because he's not. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 blocks, 12 points. But I thought he hit some big threes for us to get us going, which he can do. But like at the end of the games, he just gets tired. And if you're playing 39 minutes and he played more than anybody, which is he played basically the same amount of minutes Brandon Ingram played. So, but once again, the coach of the year, you have the MVP candidate on your team, and guys play more than he does. It's the Thunder is the only team that happens to. No other MVP candidate the players play more than him. It's. I know all you people like him, but y'all just have no clue what the hell you're talking about. You don't see the intricacies of the game. It's just unbelievable what you all are missing. And of course, Jay Will, 5 points in 10 minutes, 2 for 2, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And I see we're joined by my guy Nathan Taylor of YMB. By the way, thanks again, bro. Did a great job on Saturday after the storm.
Yeah, no problem, man. Absolutely. And there's that stuff shoes to fill. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you being nice. You already have the gig, man. What you doing?
No. I'm being serious. It's I tried to do as good as I could. I know you do a good job doing that, so it's kind of hard to fill the shoes, but
it's a lot more difficult.
Right?
It's a lot more difficult than what people think it is.
Well, to me, it's especially when you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was on air for about 5 minutes, I was floundering, man. I was like,
It takes a minute, doesn't it?
So yeah.
But anyway, great job.
No, it's like I said, biggest challenge is when you're doing it by yourself.
Yep, I agree. But when you're long-winded like me, it makes it easier. But anyway, Jay Will played.
That's true. You do like to talk. Man.
I do like to talk.
You do like to talk. That's good.
But what I like about when you being the host, you were really in charge of the show. You were doing most of the talking, and I was filling in, and I really, really liked. I appreciate. I said, man, this guy's doing good. He's doing a good job of filling because being the host, you have to lead people into segments, and you have to lead them into comments and lead them into discussions, and you did a great job of that, leading us into those discussions.
Sure.
Gordon Hayward, 8 minutes.
Oh,
you're welcome. Gordon Hayward, 8 minutes. 0.
Worthless.
But he was a plus 10.
It don't matter, man. Aaron Wiggins would have been a plus 20.
Aaron Wiggins was -3 with 6 points.
Well, if he'd have played.
He played 16 minutes.
Yeah, those minutes.
And then, Kaysen played 18 minutes. I thought Kaysen played really well, as always. I really, really like our team. And then what we're doing as a group, I just think that I just like what I see out of those guys. What is your takeaway from the game now? I mean, I know what it was the other day, but give everybody your takeaway from what you figured the game was or what your biggest takeaways were.
I had about 4 big points I wanted to hammer home. Josh Giddey, first of all, I mean, welcome back. I mean, golly. If he can play like that, man, and we've said that all year long. If he can play actually, we probably said it since he was here. If he can play like that, we got a chance.
Agreed.
And 2, Lou Dort, and MVP to me. I mean, that dude has made Brandon Ingram look like a average player at best.
Yeah.
And
I have a question. Why the hell does he foul so much on 3-pointers? What is that?
Dude, they kind of addressed that actually on the broadcast. And to me, and the explanation they gave was probably pretty good. He just has such a high motor and so aggressive when it comes to defense that he just doesn't really know when to shut it off. You know what I mean? Like he just goes 110% all the time on the defensive end, which turns into bad fouls sometimes.
Okay, well, first of all, the 2 guys that you're talking to didn't play a whole lot of defense that were doing the show on TNT. Those were 2 scores. Those were 2 scores.
You're not wrong.
Those are 2 scores. Okay.
But however, they were guarded by some pretty good defensive players.
100%.
And Jamal Crawford actually kind of, I think it was Jamal. He kind of told or kind of said it was kind of like the matchup between Brandon Ingram and Dort was kind of like when he would get beat up by Tony Allen.
Oh.
And a little smaller defender, but
Tony was a beast, dude. He was a beast.
Yes,
oh, my God, he was good. Boy.
Yes, he was.
Boy. From Chicago. East side of Chicago.
Yeah, for sure. The third thing was Kaysen. Loved the minutes he had in place when J-Dub went out. I thought he was aggressive. He played really well defensively and just did a good job of filling that gap to me.
Yeah. I thought.
And then the fourth thing is just it's a negative is Gordon Hayward. Why are you playing? And Dagnall, why are you letting 11 guys play? What is that? I mean, come on.
Well,
Sorry.
well,
That's it.
Gordon Hayward is the 10th guy. He shouldn't be playing. I mean, I don't know if you're trying to me, you're diminishing his value, trade value, or release value for wherever he's going. You're giving him highlight minutes, but you're not giving him anything to put on his highlight reel. You're giving him minutes. But Nathan, you're not. He what is he taking? 3 shots in the playoffs? 2? 1? 2?
I think he might even have taken one, maybe. I don't think he took a shot the other day, did he?
He took no shots yesterday, none. Or Saturday. And that's my deal. He was averaging 15 points a game this year, and he's averaging 1.2 points a game for us or something. And like I was saying, I was trying to tell people the other day when I was in Houston. We were watching the games and we were talking about it, and they were like, I said, listen, Gordon Hayward is better than what he's looking for us, the Thunder. He's better than that. He really is. But he doesn't fit with what we're doing. He doesn't fit with our at all. He does not fit. He's almost like what's our guy's name that plays Al Horford? Remember when Al Horford was playing for us? He didn't really fit for us either. Yeah. He didn't. But he fits great in Boston. He just didn't fit what we were doing in our system.
I'd love to have Al Horford on this team, though.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying he didn't really fit what with the team that we were doing at that point.
Tanking.
Yes, we're definitely tanking. There's no question. We're tanking. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. And we, Sam Presti did.
I was going to say, according to Coach of the Year, as of yesterday, we shouldn't even have championship on our mind.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't want to get our head in the clouds.
For all you Dagnall lovers, he lost so much respect in the national media for what he did. And for you guys go and watch the video, the looks on their faces and their attitudes towards him after he said what he said. By the way, he is the Coach of the Year. And after he said what he said, when somebody goes, hey, I played for Phil Jackson, I played for whatever, who was the other one? Phil Jackson and Pat Riley. And he goes, and they said, they started us from the beginning of the year. And he goes, yeah, we don't do that. So you're confirming what this show has been talking about all year, is that y'all aren't prepared to win, which is what we've been talking about and get beat up about it, by the way. He just confirmed what we've been talking about all year. Is that you, Drew?
Yep.
Oh, hey, what's up, this guy? Drew Hinthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. But anyway, what was your takeaway from the game, Drew?
Be down. Be down. A team that probably could be in the playoffs.
You're just not going to let that go, are you? You're not going to let that go, are you?
Oh, my God, dude. I mean, it's so bad. It's so funny listening to all these sportscasters around Oklahoma. You would think that they just beat the 84 Celtics.
Yeah, I don't listen to these people here, man. I don't listen to anything in Oklahoma sports-wise. I just don't. It's so washed down. I'm just like, what are you talking about?
That the Thunder will disperse of either the Mavericks or the Clippers in 5 games.
Who said that?
How about Rack driving down the road?
Wow.
Who said that? A lot of patting on the back. We're beating a bad team. That's all I'm saying.
The Thunder are not going to be. The Thunder if we beat the Mavericks, we have to beat them in 7, maybe 6. You beat the Clippers, it'll be 5 or 6. Go ahead, man.
The Commander wants the Mavericks. Go 7 games. Either team.
What'd you say, Nathan?
The Commander wants the Mavericks. The Commander wants the Mavericks over the Clippers. Yeah, they don't play there. I don't know. Either one of them are going to be problems.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I just think that you've got the Mavericks and you've got the Clippers, but I think that you have a better chance of the Clippers than you do against the Mavs.
Right now, the Thunder. I agree with you guys. Right now, the Thunder have to deal with one person who can score the basketball,
and he's lazy and probably high all the time. So let's get that right on out with the Pelicans.
Yeah. Okay. One thing.
Hey,
Go ahead.
let's
Go ahead, Nathan.
let's I was gonna say let's look at it from this way though too, guys. The Thunder aren't any slouch of a team. I mean, they don't have that record they have for no reason.
Okay. What are we? That's not what we're saying. That's not even the That's not even the comment. That's not even what we're talking about.
Okay.
I just think that everybody needs to tap the brakes a little bit. Let's tap the brakes. This team, they're playing great against a really bad team right now.
But like
their
the
best player.
Drew, they're beating them like they're supposed to. They're winning like they're supposed to. Just
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not just us, dude. I mean, Shaq and Charles are. I mean, they're saying Western Conference Finals. So I mean,
Shaq and Charles said that team belongs in Galveston.
yeah, that's exactly what they said. That's exactly what they said. They were right on line with you, Drew. No, hey Nathan, they were right on line with what Drew's talking about. They weren't trying to send him to Bahamas. They said you need to go to Galveston.
They're going to Galveston.
That's what he said. He didn't give him the Bahamas. He didn't give him any. He gave him Galveston. That's what he gave. Because you need to go to that dirty water is what he said. I mean, I just think that the Thunder are good. They listen.
Have been the most impressive team in the playoffs. Them and the Celtics against a really bad team.
Yep.
The team that backed into the playoffs, losers are 7 of 8, have one guy that can score the basketball. So let's put it into context.
Right. I agree 100%. I just think the Thunder are doing what the Thunder is supposed to do.
Yep.
That's it. But I still want the game. I still want. This sounds terrible, but I'm not going to be upset if the Thunder lose tonight because I would rather us play one more game to get a little bit more experience and then take care of business at home. You see what I mean?
If they win tonight, most likely they won't play for 8 days.
8 days. That's what I was saying. I don't want that.
How good is the Minnesota Denver series?
Oh, that's going to be a knockdown drag out. By the way,
Do you think the Lakers are going to win in 7?
no. Well, it depends. Hey, Drew, two things. One.
Hey, right now, if the Lakers win tonight, it's going 7.
Okay, Drew, I'm going to say this. It depends on no. It depends on no. Listen, it's going to depend on whether
Lakers won't lose at home.
Okay, Drew. It depends on whether Jamal Murray is healthy or not. That's what it depends on. If Jamal Murray is hurt,
Jamal Murray is questionable right now.
Right, I'm saying if he's hurt, the Lakers' chances of winning in 7, I'm with you. Okay? But if Jamal Murray is not hurt, I don't think there's no way they're going to beat Denver. They're just not.
Let me ask you this then. So, and I already know the answer to what Drew's going to say, but let me ask you, Matt. If they do come back and go 7 and win,
I'm not saying they're going to win in 7. I said that if the Lakers win tonight, it's going 7.
Yeah, but
all the pressure goes back to Denver.
I know, but it depends on whether Jamal Murray's playing. To me, 100%. I don't have any problem with what you're saying, but it depends on because I don't trust D'Angelo Russell at all, and neither do you, Drew. Okay, Nathan, go ahead. Ask the question.
So, what if they do decide, or if they do come back and win in 7? How do you think they do against Minnesota?
Who? Yeah, but they're going to be fine, but they're going to beat the hell out of each other. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fight. They're going to hit each other upside the head. That's what they're going to do. You know?
And that's going to be great for Oklahoma City.
Yes.
I'm not get to that stat, but the Lakers have led 141 minutes to 41 minutes in this series.
Hey, Drew, we've been talking about that. We know how that is. It's not the fact that, right. I mean, the Lakers lost game 2, was it? They led what, 48 minutes and 59 seconds or 47 minutes and 59 seconds?
The Jamal Murray shot doesn't go down, and it's a 2-2 series right now.
Right, but it did. But
you know what?
The point is that the Lakers. Listen, I'm a Laker fan, but the bottom line is, if Jamal Murray plays, the Lakers are not going to win. I don't care that they lead the series because what they've done in the last 10 games, the last 5 minutes, the fake GOAT, the faux GOAT, whatever you want to call him, disappears except for this last game.
Jamal Murray's going to play tonight, but how effective is he going to be? Because he was limping around on Saturday night.
Right, Drew, but I'm saying if he's hurt is what I'm saying. If he's hurt, the Lakers are going to probably could win game 5. Okay, I have no doubt about
I
that.
hear all these numbers, and don't we always say that you can manipulate numbers to say anything you want? Isn't that kind of what we always talk
Well,
about?
no, that's not Nathan. Leading, hey, listen, Nathan. I'm gonna say this right now. The
Yeah.
Lakers have led up until the last 5 minutes. They played great, and they lose because the fake goat disappears the last 5 minutes, except for this last
Yeah,
game.
look, I mean,
That's just how it
you
is.
also got to look at the other side of that. They've blown double-digit leads in every single game.
Yes, my point is that that's the point is that they've led up until the last 5 minutes. Last year they got swept. They were in the game until the last 5 minutes.
From start to finish in dominating fashion.
Yep. Yep. I mean, it was a good statement win for the Lakers, but as Drew and I had talked about in the very beginning, if you're going to win, D'Angelo Russell has to score. D'Angelo Russell has to score.
It's a defining moment in that series to where they really could have stretched them or possibly beat them if that shot doesn't go down.
Yeah, they would have stretched them. But the bottom line is, like I said, it depends on what Jamal Murray's health is, whether the Lakers are going to win or not. That's just
let me
it.
backtrack. Let me backtrack a little bit. Let me go June 2012. If KD hits that shot on the baseline, we go up 2-0 on Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That was actually
you
game
can
5.
that.
That was game 5. That would have been 2-2.
No, that was
Game 4. Game 2. No. Game 2 was here. That shot that he missed was in Miami.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was game 3. No, the one he got bumped that he would make now?
They got beat 4-1.
You mean the one he got bumped, right? The one he got bumped on the baseline jump shot. That was not game 2. They beat the brakes off us in game 2.
Yeah.
Beat the brakes off of us in game 2.
I'm wrong. I apologize.
And Randy, because this was the deal. No, Nathan, because game 1, Randy and I were sitting there, and they were shooting jump shots, and Randy goes, hey, let's go get some drinks because we're going to kick their butt. And everybody in our section looked at us like, what? Well, we're gonna kick their butt. So he and I got up and went to the bar. We barely watched the game. We were drinking. We were just like, oh, we're going to kick their butts. Game 2, Dwayne Wade and LeBron, they were attacking nonstop. We're like, oh, yeah, we're in trouble. Game 3, they kicked our butt. Game 4, they kicked our butt. Game 5 was the game that KD missed that medium range 8-foot baseline jump shot when he got bumped. Today, he makes that.
Yeah.
He makes that today.
Exactly the way I thought it would go. They're not winning game 2.
Yep. It's gonna be a good series. But okay. And as far as the rest of everything goes, in NBA scores, how about those Knicks? 97-92 over the Sixers.
And they're good.
Dude, hey, I got a question. Okay, I have a question starting with you, Nathan, and then Drew, you can answer second. In the press conference, Joel Embiid was talking about there was more Knicks fans than Sixers fans. Well, it's only up the street. What is it, Drew? An hour and 15 minutes, 20, 30 minute train ride?
Hour train ride.
Yeah, I mean it's nothing. Yeah, and plus, you take as a Sixers fan, hell, you can sell your tickets and pay for your tickets for next year. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't think Embiid. I'm gonna ask you, Nathan. You can answer this first. Embiid in his press conference talking about the fans, bro. You have 2 rebounds in 4 games in the fourth quarter. 2. You have 2 rebounds in the fourth quarter in 4 games. 2. Nathan, how did you feel about him calling out the fans? Not really, but he kind of was.
Oh, I think it's probably just frustration at the time. I mean, I get what he's saying, but he's probably just, and I don't really have an issue with it, but I mean, as much crap as he's put that city through, though, I mean, he's done really well, too. He's a great player. But, I mean, as many almost and could-haves that guy's put on that city, too, and as bad of fans as we know they already are, I mean, I don't know. I think you're just trying to stir the kettle to make it, trying to get somebody's hair up. But I don't really have an issue with it. I think he's probably just lashing out, to be honest with you.
Drew?
Oh, I wouldn't want to live in Philadelphia. I don't really care what he says about it. Worst fans and pro sports, so fine.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I just think dude, you haven't even showed up in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? What is
Those
he?
guys should carry around Philly shirts, Eagle shirts, and Sixer shirts in their car. They're all the same.
Well, I mean, he did have that. I mean, he's playing with one leg and one eye. You know, so he had 50. Yeah, he scored 50. You know, so I mean, that dude's a beast, man. He's just hurt. I mean,
He didn't have a problem with Tyrese. He's hurt. He's going to get us in playoffs.
Yeah, I just don't understand what. I mean, to me, you can't call out your fans when you're not doing anything. But let's face it, they should have won game two. They should have won game two. You gave that one away.
Yeah.
You're up 5. You're up 5 points with what was it, Drew? 30 seconds, and you get beat.
I was like, what was there? 52 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, something ridiculous, and you get beat, and you got the ball, and you're up, and you lose. Yeah, I'm out. Clippers and Mavs series tied 2-2, which is another reason why I'm not going to be upset if the Thunder lose tonight. Yeah, I'd rather the Thunder lose tonight. I know people think I'm crazy, but I'd rather them lose tonight, win at home on Wednesday, Game 5, and then you're only out 5 days, or 6 days. Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, Drew. I don't think sitting out 8 days is not going to affect SGA, but it's going to affect Chet. It's going to affect J-Dub. It's going to affect the rest of those guys who haven't played. It's going to affect them. It affected them in game one because sitting out so long before we played the Pelicans. It's going to that to me can affect, especially when these other two teams are been playing. They're in rhythm. They're in the flow. Yeah. And that worries me just a little bit. I think we'll be okay, but I don't trust the coach of the year. What did that man say about that, Drew? I mean, Nathan, what did he say?
Oh, Drew, did you see that post-game press conference that Anthony Edwards gave?
Said their coach was the coach of the year or something.
Yeah, he goes, and they're talking about Chris Finch, and he says, "Oh, you mean the coach of the year? Yeah, he'll be all right."
Hey, Drew, what was your?
One guy, I was going to go ahead and shout this out.
What was your thought process
I was going to go ahead and shout this out.
Hey, Drew, what was your thought process on the way those guys looked at Dagnall when he said what he said about how Pat Riley was my coach, and how did you feel about that when he was like?
I think Shaq's still picking his job off the board. They don't talk about winning in the preseason.
Yeah, I mean that just goes to show you what we've been talking about all year about them not caring about winning. That's all that says. That just verifies what you and me and Nathan have been talking about all year. How the Thunder they're not prepared to win.
Can I go ahead and mention this? Hey, if we play Dallas, then the organization might want to go ahead and hire a couple extra of those guys that run the dry mops, because I mean that floor is going to be filled with tears from Luka Doncic crying all the time.
God, he cries, bro. God, he cries. Oh,
dude,
man.
My goodness. I mean, you could have filled up a pool with all that crap he was throwing out there the other day.
Well, that's just his game, though. That's still the European game. That's how they are, and those guys over there are pampered. So that's about what it is. But anyway, the T-Wolves and the Suns game. What was your takeaway of that, Drew?
I was kind of surprised that the team was won. I thought that was a little bit hard, at least win one game. But I think Durant is showing his age, and they're dysfunctional. They'll probably break that team apart. Everything I'm hearing, Durant's coming to Oklahoma City.
Durant's not coming to Oklahoma City. We all know that. We all know that.
He's wearing his shoes. They got Presti going on vacations with him.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's about as likely as Russell Westbrook coming back. That ain't happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yep.
That's not happening. You have a good young team with a young nucleus, and you're going to screw it up bringing Russell Westbrook back to a team that he screwed up your team in the first damn place, and you're going to make the same mistake.
I think Grant will come back long before Westbrook.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them will. Westbrook, did you see him the other night, dude? He is just. Westbrook is just.
He looked washed up to me last night. He didn't play well at all. And if people think that he'd come off the bench for Oklahoma City,
He's not coming off no
fuck
bench.
him, because he ain't coming off the bench.
Well, why would you ask a Hall of Famer to come off the
No.
bench? That's not. I mean, who are you? I mean, he plays in front of Josh Giddey for sure. Okay, he plays in front of Josh for sure. There's no question he's not coming off the bench. But this is my thing. I love our team. I think people are coming to the realization that we've been talking about all along. That I've been talking about how we're young, but we're not as bad as you think we are. We played a lot of damn games.
No, I don't think anyone's saying that they're bad. I don't think they're bad. I think they're a great team.
Well, no, that I mean that they're because we're
The
young.
level of competition is about ready to multiply times 4 in this next series.
Right. Well, the way I look at it is we have the advantage over both of the teams we played. We've had a winning rate. Well, not over Dallas. I think Dallas and I are equal, weren't we, Drew?
Yeah.
I think we split. Did we not split, or did we? Well, I guess we were up on. That doesn't count.
They got beat by the Clippers out there in L.A. when they played back-to-back. They lost the Lakers and the Clippers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I thought that didn't it? We beat, but we beat.
I think it's 2-1, Matt. I think it's 2-1.
Yeah, the commander says we need to
2-1.
play Waters more. Can one of y'all rope this guy in with his water stuff? Can one of y'all rope him in for me, please? Can y'all rope him in, Drew? Can you
That's
rope
a
your
great
uncle
idea.
in, man? Can you rope
That's
your
a
uncle
great
in, bro?
idea. Waters needs 25 minutes.
Drew, can you rope your uncle in, man? Can you rope your uncle in a little bit?
Get that, I mean, Seven Claims exception to Taylor.
Oh my God!
He might play 10, 12 minutes tonight.
Why are you guys even bringing something like that up? Why would you even put that out in the universe, bro? And if he plays that long, that means that if he plays that many minutes, that means we've kicked their butt and the game's over with. That's what that means.
Hey, let me ask you something, Matt. Who would you rather play 12 minutes? Him or Gordon Hayward?
Oh, Gordon Hayward, for sure. Not even close.
I want Waters. At least Waters doesn't try to.
Quit being. Listen. I know the commander's out of town, but why are you trying to kiss his butt, Drew? Why is he trying to kiss his butt, Drew? He ain't even in town. Nathan, your boss is out of town.
He's in Washington, D.C. He needs to come back with a Commander T-shirt.
Hey, Kimberly.
Or a Lindy Waters jersey.
Yeah, we need to have Kimberly. Yeah, he's not going to ever wear Lindy Waters shirt. I can promise you that. That ain't happening under these circumstances. But we need to get Kimberly to hook him up with one of those T-shirts, Drew. I need to text him and go, hey, buy him a Commander's T-shirt. That would be awesome. I'd love to have him. He'd be nice like that.
Exactly. I agree with you guys on that the Mavericks and the Clippers, if they go 7, that helps the Thunder tremendously. Although it keeps them for that game 1, it will be pivotal because Oklahoma City will be sitting for 8 days, and that team's going to be coming fresh off a series where they're going to be ready to go and in playoff mode.
Right.
So they're going to game 1 will be tricky, and then like I said, I don't see that series going 5 or 6. I think the semifinals go 7 games.
Oh yeah, you talking about those two? You talking about Denver? You talking about Denver, right?
I'm talking about with Oklahoma City and Dallas or the Clippers. I think that goes 7 games.
Yeah, I think I agree. That game is not going to be an easy game. A series, it's just not. I mean, the Clippers.
It's going to be kicked up, and you're going to talk about just the level of competition is going to be ratcheted up.
I agree with you, Drew. It's going to be it's a lot tougher than what these Oklahoma fans. If they forgot, I think it's been so long since they've been to the playoffs that they don't understand what's in store, what it really takes. I don't think they get it.
And what you said, they made this series. Yes, they look impressive. Yes, it's great to win a series. Yes, all of that is great. But if you're not getting tested and you're blowout wins, and then you walk into a series with a team that's been high alert all 7 games, it's going to be a different atmosphere. It's going to be a different game. All of it's going to be different.
Yeah, game 1 is going to be tough. There's no question about that. Fortunately, it will be at home, and that's the only thing that saved the Thunder against the Pelicans. 100%. 100%. That was the thing with Denver. Because for those of you who have never been to Denver, that altitude is real. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Altitude is real. You think it doesn't affect you? It affects you.
I'm going to jump off here. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bro. The altitude is real, Drew.
Right,
Yeah, the Outdoors guy Nathan Taylor of YMB, he had to get off the phone. He's got to go get some work done. But yeah, Drew, the altitude is real, man. That's no joke.
Yeah, which is why the Lakers winning tonight is it's going to be a tough task. Short turnaround, going up to the altitude. But I'm with you. If Jamal Murray can't go, and they may not risk him with 3 games to win one.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you
And
got.
knowing that you got in your hip pocket that you can come back to Denver for a game 7.
Yep. Okay. The first game tonight, since we're just going there, Drew. Let's just go there. The Celtics are up 2-1 against the Heat. Plus the Heat are plus 11. Is that right?
Yeah, and I tell you what, I got somebody that are Celtics fans, and I tell you that old staying in Miami for 2 days and then trying to come play, that thing's real. So we'll see. And usually Spolstra's gonna. I bet they rebound. I think 11 played too many points, even though they're missing their best player. I don't love the game, but I like the over 203. I kind of like Miami plus 11. If you put a gun to my head, I'd probably take them.
Yep. What about the over 203?
I like the over 203. I think the points did score tonight. I think Boston has little Miami club legs tonight with the defensive side. So
Yep.
we'll see.
Yep. And then of course the Thunder on Bali. Oh God.
Unbelievable that the #1 seed in the West is on NBA TV.
Yeah, but Drew.
Out.
The point is, do you want to watch the Celtics Heat or the Thunder Pelicans? That's what it came down to.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I think if it's 2-1, the Thunder may have had a. I mean, they're going to watch the Celtics and Heat and the Lakers and the Nuggets. That's who people want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that, but
It's gonna be funny watching Barkley tonight clown on the Pelicans.
dude, if the Thunder sweep them, which is what remember before it was started, Barkley was like, if Zion doesn't play, the Thunder gonna sweep them.
Yeah.
He said that,
Yeah.
pre-game, preseason, or not preseason, but pre-playoffs. So if they get there, they're going. He wanted the Kings. Remember when they were playing, he wanted the Thunder to play the Kings. He goes, they're gonna sweep the Pelicans, and he was right.
Yeah.
He was right, 100%.
We all, you and I said that was their easiest matchup when we played the Pelicans.
Yeah, we wanted to play the 3-6, remember? We wanted the Pelicans. Yep. That's what we wanted. So we got what we wanted, and we're looking good. But 7:30 tonight, I hope that Matt Pinto is on WWLS so I can have the game on TV and being able to listen to Matt Pinto and don't have to listen to that
I'll probably
broadcast.
put the Thunder game up on the small TV, and I'll throw the Celtics and the Heat on the big TV.
I can't.
I honestly really don't think it's going to be much of a game. The Pelicans' body language was so bad on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not listening to the coach. Ingram's whining to the refs. They're just they're running a 5-out once Valanciunas leads the game, and all they do is shoot threes. The Thunder's perimeter defense has been exemplary. You're not going to beat the Thunder just shooting a bunch of threes. That's not how you beat OKC.
No. Well, the thing is this, though. The Thunder's perimeter defense has been great the last 2 games.
Yeah,
so it's gotten out there, it's forced him to drive to the basket, and Chet's, had 4 and 5 blocks. I mean, he's had, 9 blocks? He had 9 blocks in 2 games or something ridiculous. So
yeah.
he's
how you beat OKC is bully ball.
Yep.
That's how you beat them.
That's how you beat them.
You just keep pounding and get them to sink it, and then you get your wide open shots. You don't beat them by just rolling ball out there and jacking threes all game.
Well, I think the Thunder did a great job of adjusting after game 1. And just said, hey, we're going to come out, we're going to lock you out on the perimeter, we're going to make you attack the basket, and you're going to have to score on us. And they just have not been able to do that. And Lou Dort's defense on Ingram has been great. Lakers.
As far as that Mavericks Clippers, I still think the Clippers will do Clippers thing.
I believe we both do.
I got Mavericks in that series.
You and I both have said Clippers do. Remember they were winning 20-something games? Remember we were like, they're going to do Clippers, and playoffs Clippers going to do Clippers.
They damn near tried to do it yesterday.
Yeah, they did. Up 31.
Yeah.
Up 31, let them come all the way back. And then James Harden, what was it, 2011 or 12, James Harden came to life. When we went to the finals against the Heat. So, yeah, couldn't believe that.
Crazy thing is they actually play better when Kawhi's not in the lineup.
They really do.
They move the ball better. Paul George plays better. Harden seems to open up a little better and kind of goes into scoring mode. Whenever Kawhi's on the floor, it seems to their offense gets stagnant.
Well, that's because they're one-on-one then. Okay, your turn. Okay, your turn. Okay, your turn. and it's three of them instead of two, so it makes it a
Yeah.
little harder. But the Lakers Nuggets tonight, 7.5. The Nuggets are 7.5. That's what you took,
A
didn't
lot
you,
of
Drew?
points. A
Well, we're
lot of
going.
points.
Yeah, well, we're going 217.5 is the over under. We're gonna do take the break, do our sponsors, then we're gonna come back, Drew, and then we're gonna do your picks, and you can tell us what you think.
Yep.
Want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, SRB. If you have any needs for engineering, surveying, and planning, hit our guy Mark Long up. He is the dude for that, and they love, love, love to be behind the scenes. So if you have a complex or something you're building, they'll make sure that if everything is set up correctly, it's not going to be in a flood zone or anything like that. They'll take care of you. Also, if you have a water dam or if you have a dam or water treatment plant, they do all that stuff for you as well. Collaborative Logic, if you have needs for computer software to make your office run smoother, or you have needs for website design, hit our boys up at Collaborative Logic. They're fantastic. Our boy Jose Fierro, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to
What
be
up,
moved,
Jose?
hit our boy up 100%. Oak Grove Trucking for dirt, rock, and
Hey,
sand.
Jose, we got to get together because we might be able to do some stuff down in Sulphur. I got some buddies down there that are doing some disaster relief, and we might be able to use you.
Yeah, they need to get something done, and that's ugly down there, bro. I just missed it.
Yep.
I was just missed it. So I was happy. Was not unhappy about missing that stuff at all. YNB, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank makes things happen.
Yes, they are. They're an equal housing lender, a member of the FDIC, proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Hey, by the way, when Nathan was doing the show, Drew, and he was doing this, you notice how he went through and named everybody at every location that you need to talk to? Hey, go in and see blah, blah, blah.
You get a chance to plug your business, you might as well.
Yeah, he plugged it deep. I mean, he was going in, did it twice, did it at the end of the show. I'm like,
Guys, we never even heard of them before.
I was like, man, who? What? Okay. The main bank at 401M.
Kellers and Runners and
He went down the list there for YNB. It was funny. It was great. It was great. YNB, the main bank, 401M, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon.
downtown.
Whatever. Anyways, YNB switches off the Parkway in 66 or 39th Expressway. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks and I-40. And YNB Peoples located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. And, of course, Shelter Insurance. The Mark Pemberton Agency, located at 4609 Southeast 29th in Dale City. Not Midwest City, Nathan. It's Dale City. 405-670-2424. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5.
Just the way to say Midwest City,
Dale City, yes. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, Middale. Then, of course, Fridays 9 to 1, closed Saturdays and Sundays, probably serving the Middale area since 1982. Now, by the way, how was Randy Rutherford's thing Friday, Drew, that you went down and took Shannon to?
He had a little bit of a miscommunication, and he didn't realize that TPC was the only school that was out. A lot of the surrounding schools, the Queens and all that stuff, were still in school. But he had about 30 players and probably about 8 to 10 coaches that were there. And I tell you what, Shannon played really well. He had a good day, but I think they're going to try to run it back, and Randy's going to call back in June because they're going to try to do it again in June and have a bunch more players in the summer, a bunch more coaches. So it went good, and you get to see Randy, and that's a nice little facility they got.
Yeah, he's got Tulsa Public Schools. Did a real good job. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. By the way, Burgess 4071 said, "Evening, fellas. Blessings to you, big fella. Thanks for your comment. Appreciate you following us." But anyway, Drew, back to your picks now. You've got the Heat plus 11. Isn't that a lot of points, though, Drew? Remember what the last time they had 15, they beat them.
I like. I just playing on the Miami club legs. That's what I'm going. All that standing around and looking at the scenery in the clubs I'm the last 2 nights. I'm going with that. I'm taking the Heat and the home. 11 points.
You're hilarious. Oh, my God. Then, of course, you're taking the Lakers and the points.
Man, if Jamal Murray is not 100%, not saying they're going to win before everybody jumps on me, I'm saying that will be a close game.
if he is not playing. Because he's huge for them. He kills the Lakers. He's not 100% and he can't go, which if I'm the Nuggets, I wouldn't blame him. You can't risk. They're saying it's a calf Achilles. You can't risk that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree
Not in a
100%.
series where you got 3 games to win one.
I agree 100%, dude. I agree. It just depends because he's been the Laker killer. He just has.
Yeah.
I mean, he just killed us every
If it was
time.
a game 7, I'd say, okay, yeah, he goes. But in a game 5 where you got 2 more shots, even if you lose to win it, I just think that they're not going to risk it.
And plus, on top of that, you got to play Minnesota.
Yeah.
And that's going to be.
That's going to be an even more physical.
Oh man, they're gonna beat the hell out of each other, which is good for the Thunder. That's why, you and I both believe they need to play the Clippers, not the Mavericks. Even though I don't trust, even though Luka is hurt, I don't know if you knew that, Drew. He hurt his knee.
Yeah, I saw that. This is my opinion on that. The longer Luka goes in the playoffs, I think he's going to get better and better and better.
Well, but if it depends on how bad that's hurting. If he's hurting,
right.
Playing a tough series is not going to help him. Because
No.
the mental strain and the physical. If you have to go 38 minutes, 40 minutes in the next 3 games, or next, what is it, 3 games left, right? Yeah, 3 games left. So if you got to go 38, 40 minutes, 42 minutes in the next 3 games, and then you got to turn around and get a day rest, and you got to come to Oklahoma City and play a rested team, you've got to go get that game won. You've got to steal home court. But I'm hoping that the game is during the week so that we can go to Dallas on the weekend and go to a game.
Yeah. Well, let's see. So they're saying that if it goes 7, then they're 8.
The game is Sunday. That's Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah, game 7 is Sunday.
Sunday, probably Sunday to Wednesday. You'd have a Friday, probably either a Saturday, Monday in Dallas.
In Dallas, yeah, which hopefully will be Saturday. Let's go. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I just think that aesthetically, everything, you want to watch Dallas and Oklahoma City play because it'll just be a fun series. They're going to get up and down the floor.
And SGA and Luka watching those two go at it.
Oh, man. Nobody wants to watch the Clippers.
Nobody wants to. No. Nobody wants to watch them. I agree.
I don't. And I don't want to see James Harden old ass in here flopping around, shooting 27 free throws. I don't want to see Westbrook whining.
Oh, God, dude, it's pathetic, isn't it? He is just watching him is like, dude, you are just.
I like watching Paul George play, and I like Big Zubac because he's a former Laker.
Yep, and I like Terrence Mann. I like Terrence Mann go. I like him. I like, what's the other guy's name, 24?
Yeah, he's good.
What is his name?
He's a Laker killer, too.
What is his name? I like.
Porter, not Porter. It's,
no, oh, man, what is his name? I mean, I can see his face right now, light-skinned brother.
Yeah.
What is his name? Anyway, I like watching him play a lot. I like watching him. But you're taking the Thunder Pelicans, you're taking it over tonight, Drew, too. It's only 204? That's all?
Yeah, I think
that's not a lot of points.
I think it gets away from New Orleans early. I mean, the only caveat I'll state is like you do they want to close them out? Do they want to? If Oklahoma City wants to close them out, and then they should beat them because I just don't know who's going to score for the Pelicans, but I do think Oklahoma City's going to hang 115, 120 on them. I think Oklahoma City wins it comfortably, 10, 15 points.
Yeah, because as this series is going on, our players are getting more and more confidence, and that's my thing. Is this? I worry about J-Dub and those guys. I worry about them.
If they fall behind early, they're done.
Yep, I agree. If they go Oklahoma City, got to go hit them in the mouth early. Then of course you've got the Braves in the money line tonight, Drew. Or is that today?
Yeah, Braves had a good series this weekend. Don't get me started on extra innings in Major League Baseball. I cannot stand that rule. It's unbelievable how bad it is. But
yeah.
I get it why they do it, but Braves lost an extra inning game to the Indians on Saturday, or they would have won that matchup. They would need to sweep, but I like them again. They travel across country. They have Freed on the mound tonight to keep they get the Mariners who kind of have fallen a little bit.
Yep. Okay. Then of course those Blue Jays, those Toronto Blue Jays,
So,
Joe Carter's team.
I'm kind of going against the trend on that game. The Yankees are traveling across country and then crossing the border in a game 1. Basically, it's a 5:30 start. The Blue Jays have kind of giving some people fits, although they just got smacked by the Dodgers. But other than that series, the Blue Jays have been pretty good at home this year. And that's a rivalry series between those two teams. So I'll take the Blue Jays on the flyer to take game one and then get beat the other two.
Okay, then of course my Dodgers money line 145.
Yeah, they're just cruising right now.
Aren't they?
What you got on the horizon is you got Braves Dodgers this weekend, Friday, Saturday,
Ooh,
Sunday.
boy.
Baseball should be good.
We need to go somewhere and watch that. Well, I can't. I'm busy all weekend. I'm tied up.
Baseball should be pretty good with Braves Dodgers from Chavez Ravine.
Yeah, I'm all tied up on. I'm working our tournament, our big tournament from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock Friday. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a lot.
Ryder Cup format Saturday, Sunday. So I'll be 54 holes in 24 hours.
Oh God, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show.
Yep, and then you got the Orioles money line 137.
Yeah, the Orioles. I mean, they're just a fun team to watch. They're really good at home. That's an early start too, a 5 o'clock start out there. So I like the Orioles a lot. They got a great team this year, and it's fun watching the kid from Oak State play. He's had to get to play a little bit out there now. So they're good, fun team to watch. I'm just kind of taking them on the flyer. I don't necessarily just love that game, but it's
Yep, and then you got then of course you got the Orioles money line 137.
That's the Orioles game, yeah.
Are they playing yet, or is that game going right now?
No, it's 5:30.
Oh, okay. Now, Drew, we talk about breaking news. Candace Parker retires.
High-stick Harry NHL, high-stick Harry Hook, they can't find him.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do something too. Let me see. He goes, your boy Burgess goes, music to his ears. He put money on the Blue Jays and Dodgers today. So he's right in there with you. Husker Drew picks. That's what it is. But anyway, Candace Parker retired, Drew. Three-time NBA champion, 2016, 21, and 23. Two-time MVP. 2020 Defensive Player of the Year, 2008 Rookie of the Year, 2016 Finals MVP, NCAA two-time national champions back-to-back, two-time NCAA Most Outstanding Player, two-time Wooden Award winner, two-time Olympic gold medalist.
Is she the greatest professional women's basketball player ever?
Doesn't she have to be with that? I mean, she was pretty good.
She damn sure on Mount Rushmore.
I agree with that, 100%. Cheryl Swoops, probably got to put her on her. Lisa Leslie. And then probably, man, Diana Taurasi's pretty good, man.
Yeah, Taurasi. I was going to say you got to throw Taurasi.
Taurasi's pretty good, man. She's pretty good, man. She's pretty good. So that would be kind of my Mount Rushmore on that. Now, talking about the NFL draft real quick before we get done here. Your Cowboys, bro.
They did good, man. I thought that trade they made in the first round when they picked up the guard from Kansas State was a huge pickup. They solved their needs. They got a quarterback, they got a linebacker, two offensive linemen. I wish they would have picked up a running back and not re-signed Ezekiel Elliott, but I like what they did.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know what happened to I don't know what I did with it. I know I did my NFL draft. I don't know where it's at.
They're winning a bunch of big splash names, but the trade they made in the first round and then picking up Guyton from OU was big, and then grabbing the guard from Kansas State is huge. I think that was a steal for them. He had a big draft grade. I think they said what did they say? 162 games, he gave up 2 sacks. Something crazy like that.
Something crazy.
162 games, or I have to look at the stat, but it was a crazy stat to where he has only given up like 2 sacks in 3 years or something crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's a beast, dude. Real beast. But anyway, the Bears, Caleb Williams, I think the Bears and what they did this year, they got him, and then of course with the 9th pick they got Odunze. I mean, boy, Caleb's got some weapons now, but still, I thought for the Bears to have a defensive coordinator, I thought them and the Commanders did a great job with defensive coordinators going out and getting some offense and saying, look, here's your offense. I'm giving you some players. I'll work on my defense. I'll get it done. But here's some players for you. Because Jalen Daniels, they were talking about Drake May. I'm like, look who your offensive coordinator is. He coached Caleb Williams. He coached Patrick Mahomes. And you going to give him a Drake May?
Yeah.
I mean, really? Would you do that, Drew? Would you have taken Drake May over Jaden Daniels?
Probably not.
I mean, if you're used to coaching mobile quarterbacks, are you going to draft a guy who's not mobile?
Yeah, I mean, May is a prototypical NFL guy. He's a Burrows type of guy. You know, he's a pocket passer, which I have a little higher expectation. I think he's got a cannon for an arm, and I think North Carolina, they didn't have a very good team around them either.
Well, last year, last year they did.
Year before, but they got 2-2. He had a good year. So.
Yeah, year before they were really good. Yeah. Then of course the
team I love, they're drafting the Chiefs. I mean, good Lord, they just added weapon after weapon.
Dude, how did the Bills trade with them? Well, I know what they did because they needed picks. The Bills needed picks. I thought the Bills had a great draft. They got a lot of players that they needed to get rid to upgrade. They went young, and they got a lot of players that they went and got for their defense. And I mean, I understand it, but okay, you drafted. The reason why they got Patrick Mahomes is because you traded with them for them to get Mahomes. Then you trade with them to get Worthy. So now you got two speedsters.
Worthy's just unbelievable. He's going to be able to take the top off the defense anytime he wants.
And you got Marquise Brown on the other side.
Yeah.
And then all that, Drew, what that's going to do is, like this guy was talking about Rasheed, I said, Rasheed Rice, you people stop it. He made a mistake. The kid has never gotten in trouble at all. They're gonna get those charges dropped down to misdemeanor or whatever. They're not going to be felonies. You know that. They're going to drop him down. Because if he's a guy who's in trouble all the time, then 100% knock his brain out. But this kid hasn't been in trouble, doesn't do anything. One mistake and you're going to ruin his life at 22 years old? They're not doing that. And the NFL is not going to do that. So, I mean, those people saying, I was like, man, I don't even want to listen to you anymore. You can't throw away a kid. Now, what he do was outrageous, and he got lucky. Now, if somebody got hurt, I'm for that. But nobody got hurt. Right. He got lucky. So don't punish the kid and ruin his life by giving him felonies and sending him to freaking prison when the kid can probably come back and do something and have probably learned his lesson. So I don't really like that. I don't like that at all.
I don't either. But that being said, I think the Chiefs are just good. Lord, their offense is just going to be unbelievable.
Did you see what Randy, the commander, sent us, Drew? That's ridiculous. That's not happening. That's not happening. Drew, one last thing before we get out of here. Michael Penix, you signed. I don't get that.
Well, that's kind of like a Jordan Love move. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, but Drew, the difference is that this kid is 24.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two.
It's probably his shelf life, probably in NFL. With all his injuries, probably 8 years, maybe 9.
Yep. And then you guaranteed Kurt's all this time, all this upfront money. You should have. Kurt Russell. You know what I'm talking about. Kurt. What the hell is his name? Kirk Cousins. My cousins.
Kurt Russell.
I know what the hell. I'm thinking about, Terminator or something. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking
about. Goalie Hans.
Yeah. See, now you got me. See, why you going there? See, I didn't even try to do that. And there you are. There you are, bro. There you are. But I'm going to say this. I don't know if I really like them doing that, but I do understand a little bit of it. But at the same time, I'm like, man, are you serious right now?
Just my issue with it is, okay, you just paid Kirk Cousins $100 million.
Uh-huh.
So now, what if Penix comes in the locker room? What if he comes out there and he's just firing it all over the field and Kirk Cousins struggles a little bit the first few games? Then you got Atlanta's already dysfunctional as in. Then you got a divided locker room and guys that want Penix on the field. You're not going to sit Cousins. You
can't.
You can't. So I don't know. It's a bad pick. Now the flip side of that is he's a pretty good security blanket. If Cousins goes down, you can bring him in there. But I don't know. It's just an awful risky thing, and I didn't like the pick.
Drew, on top of that,
they could have traded down and still got Penix, because I don't think he was going to go until the end of the first round.
Yeah, because after Penix was the Bears, the Vikings didn't want him anyway. They wanted J.J. McCarthy.
Yep.
So I'm with you. I wasn't happy with that. I'm like, but you know what? They have a reason why they did what they did, and so we just got to go with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to say, okay, they knew what they were doing. You got to hope they do it.
Yep.
But J.J. McCarthy got the best thing in the world for him to be in Minnesota. I mean,
Yeah,
they're going to be.
it's a good situation for him.
Yeah, he's got wide receivers. He's got a great offensive coach. It's just like Bo Nix going to the Broncos. That was good for their team as well, Drew. Don't you think?
Yeah, I like Bo Nix. I think he's gonna be. I think he'll. To me, he's Kirk Cousins. I think he'll be a Kirk Cousins in the NFL. He's that type of player. Looks a lot like him, about his size. Has about the same arm strength. He's all right, mobile. He's a little better runner than Cousins. I think a little bit faster. But to me, I think he'll have a serviceable NFL career where he's not just going to go out there and lose you game.
No. Well, he's gonna be able to throw. I think while Sean Payton likes him, he's gonna throw on rhythm, just what he's supposed to
Yep,
do,
he will.
and
He's
that's what
smart.
Sean Payton wants. Somebody's gonna throw it on rhythm, doing
A little
exactly
bit
what I
of,
tell you to do.
a lot of Drew Brees feel. A little bit of Drew Brees
Yeah, he
feel,
does.
too.
Yep, 100%. I think that's what Sean was looking for, and I think he got what he was looking for. That's what I believe. So, but anyways, what do you think about tonight? What is your takeaway? Is your thought process to win, or do you care if they close out at home on Wednesday? What is your preference with the Thunder?
And my team's good to lose a game, but I don't think they're going to. I
No.
mean, you can't put this in the NBA. You don't want to just tank one. I mean, if they can close them out, go ahead and close them out. Get some rest. They got the guys that are still a little banged up. I think. I don't think Jay does 100%. They can get some rest. I worry about game one coming against a team that's firing on all cylinders and it's 100% playoff mode.
Yep,
I
I
worry about
agree.
that.
I agree. Game one is going to be
Every now
important.
and then you close people out when you can close them out.
I agree. I agree, brother. All right, partner. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
Man, Nebraska's got themselves a quarterback, Matt.
Oh my God.
yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
The Dylan era has begun, and I see Baycock moving up the draft board, so
Oh
here we
my
go.
God, you and that lady I had to deal with yesterday. Oh my God, that's why I had to send you that text. She was talking about, Thunder need Baycock. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh my God, what are you talking about, lady? Oh my God, that's why I had to text
I
you.
mean, that would just be Christmas come early if the Thunder get Baycock
Oh,
on a
dude,
free agent
dude, I
contract.
was just
Then
like,
they'll never hear the end of it.
I was like, oh my God, that's why I had to text you. I'm like, what, lady? What are you talking? Have you been talking to Drew? Are you friends with him? What the hell's going on here?
I said shingles, not single.
I am not talking to you, Drew. I'm done with you, man. I'm done with you on that comment right there. Shingles, not singles. I'm fucking done. All right, everybody. That was my guy, Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Hey, great. Go Thunder. Let's handle business.
Yeah.
Go Lakers. Go Lakers, go Thunder
Yeah.
tonight. Go Lakers, go Thunder. It's going to be a great night for basketball. And by the way, my Stars took care of business too. So the Stars is
Yeah, it was a
tonight.
great
So,
game. I watched all
yep.
that game when I wasn't getting interrupted by News 9 chasing raindrops
Yeah.
for 3 hours in the Lakers
I
game.
know.
I watched that.
I'm excited about it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That was a fun game. That showed double overtime.
Yep.
And, fun game.
We needed it. We needed it. So that being said, hey, everybody have a great day.